giant, you're taller than trees. You've got hair down your back and it trickles right down to your knees. And that's the way that you please. Sweet little giant, you're the view of a skull. You've got sockets for eyes and you're fully formed out of a bone. Just so you know, and I fall harder slowly still. You're the first thing I've ever felt that's real and not overdone and not overseen. So fresh and so clean. Sweet little giant, let's go to the hills. Have pizza for breakfast and coffee for every meal. I promise I will. Sweet little giant, I'll crawl in my head so you won't understand me and can't see what I think instead. I'd rather be dead. And I fall harder slowly still. You're the first thing I've ever felt that's real and not overdone and not overseen. So fresh and so clean. Giant, you're tall and you know, though you've been told otherwise, I see that it's so. And I know that I'll hurt you someday, so just go. She heats her coffee water to 200 degrees. She finds herself in the mirror but doesn't like what she sees. Her conscience is devouring her, but not her low self-esteem. She used to have a man who would never give her space. But now she has someone who is never on her case. It's hard to give yourself up to someone who is never there. She'll never give him up because she's far too scared. Miss Lonely Heart, don't be so sad. None can see you crumbling to pieces, and that's far too bad. Venus smiles down on Earth from up above. She's feeling every emotion except for love. She says, please give me one good reason not to just kill myself. 'Cause I'm tired of being a wallflower on a dusty shelf. what tomorrow gets. You just want to feel glad. But none can see you crumbling to pieces, and that's far too bad. This feels like a safe space. Told me I had a way to make you smile, and you made me feel like I could run. Darling, time is the way to a person's heart, and I better go, 'cause I think I see the sun. Happens when we die? Do you think it feels like losing you? Sometimes I feel like my body's in two places, here with me and the others in your room. I don't know what this song is about anymore. You wrote me a letter and I cried. I hadn't done that for at least a week. Sometimes I imagine what it's like to kiss you, or to touch your face and hear you speak. I don't know what this song is about anymore. To feel your breath against my cheek, and the way your hands would present to me. I guess it's dumb to pretend that it's all fine. Just don't forget your love and I won't forget mine. Just don't forget your love and I won't forget mine. Don't forget your love and I won't forget mine. All right. I'm here along with Miss Quinn O'Donnell.
Hello. Hi.
We are happy to have you here at Soundville.
Yeah, thank you for having me. This has been awesome.
Yeah. How do you think your studio session went?
Hopefully really good. I mean, we'll see, you know. I think it went fine, and I enjoyed it, and I enjoyed the space. It was awesome. Mm-hmm. Thank you so much again.
Yeah, you sounded beautiful. Yeah. You played awesome.
Thank you.
And you said that you don't even come in with songs ready to go. You just do it and wing it.
I kind of always just, like, that's usually how I do it when I'm by myself. I kind of just feel out the energy, and I'm like, yeah, I feel like playing this when I wrote when I was 19 or whatever. It's like, yeah, might as well. So yeah.
I'm very much of like a prepare type of person, so like doing stuff like that, you can just tell it's running through your blood.
See, I'm like that with most other aspects in life. I am a plan to fail or fail to plan than plan to fail kind of person. So yeah, thanks Nana O'Donnell.
Nana O'Donnell, shout her out.
Instilling that. Yeah, Pam, she's awesome.
Okay, go Pam. Yeah. That's awesome. So you told me you lived in Tennessee your whole life?
Yes.
How about Nashville?
Born and raised in Nashville my whole life. And it's really interesting. I feel like I have a bit of a unique perspective on the music industry as a whole, just being from here and kind of witnessing a lot of different things as a kid. And both of my folks are in the industry as well, so there was a lot of influence, I think, there specifically. My mom is a badass. I absolutely love her. She is one of my biggest influences, and my father as well is more on the business side of things, but my mom, she was a singer in the 90s. My dad was her songwriter and her bassist. So
that's awesome.
I witnessed a lot of growth with them, and seeing them and how they handled things on a day-to-day basis, I think really influenced a lot of how I sort of lead my day-to-day life and sort of the things I like to work on with my music. So it's really cool.
That's awesome. I'm sure they push you and they believe in your dreams as well to be a musician, and they support your path fully.
Yeah. I would say that's also kind of a unique thing, because I know that's something I'm really not ever going to take for granted. I'm really thankful for that, because I know that's not always the case. A lot of my music friends and even my bandmates have even told me that that's not the case with their families, that there's a lot of tension there. And I feel like with my family, I got really lucky that, you know, even if I wanted to pursue something else, they're wonderful people. They're very supportive. I feel like even if I wanted to do, I don't know, biology, they'd be really supportive of that, you know. They
people to have in your corner.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure. Mm-hmm. That's awesome. So when did you start playing guitar? Was that your first instrument?
Yeah, it was not my first instrument. My first instrument was piano, ironically enough. I saw The Corpse Bride once when I was 12, and I was like, this is awesome. And I sat at my piano and hand plunked the entire, I can still play it to this day, the entirety of Victor's piano solo from The Corpse Bride.
Wow.
That was the first thing I ever learned. My parents were like, oh my God, we've got to get her a teacher. They got me a teacher. My teacher was always really busy though, so I didn't, it was mainly me teaching myself piano, but I learned a couple things from her, and that eventually led to guitar. So when I actually learned guitar, I was maybe 14 or 15 years old.
Awesome.
And that was also kind of a self-taught thing. I remember learning G, E minor, C, D, and feeling like I was the coolest kid in the world that I could play these four chords.
I can play Wagon Wheel now.
Exactly. No, oh God, my mom was so patient. Like, just hearing me in the other room playing that over and over again.
Were you violin or strings in elementary?
No, actually, I was a clarinet girl.
Clarinet girl. Okay.
Yeah. Oh Lord. My poor parents were so tolerable of that. I can only imagine just like hearing the shrieking.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, the clarinet recorder. Everybody had that phase.
Yeah, exactly. No, yeah, that seems to have been a shared experience, ironically enough. Yeah.
Well, that's super cool. You gotta have, if you can play the strings, you gotta be able to play a horn at some point in your life.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Learn your middle school instruments.
Yeah,
kids.
For sure.
Yeah.
So what are you working on now? What's new?
You know, it's really funny. My band and we are in a really interesting time as a group where I think we've been playing the same sort of style and the same music for 5 years now, which is kind of a flex, I think, in Nashville to say that you've played with the same people for so long. So I think it's really interesting. We're kind of having a lot of discussions and doing a lot of things in the studio right now where we're kind of having a couple different options of where we could take things. I'm not gonna maybe directly say what that is, but it's something that we're all like really excited about, and I think we're gonna have some really, really awesome music that's gonna come out of it. But as of right now, I mean, I'm still playing by myself out and about, just, you know, continuously trying to just keep it up and keep doing it. I'm about to head to Boston for the first time to play a gig next month, so that's gonna be really great. I've never played a gig in Boston, but I think it's going to be great. It's this place called the Midway Cafe in Jamaica Plains, so if you want to come to Boston, check me out. I'm playing there on a Tuesday night, so I'm excited. It's going to be great.
That's awesome.
Yeah, thank you. I think it'll be really cool.
Sure. So your band, you've been together for 5 years, you said.
Yeah.
You guys have a name?
You know, as of right now, it's Quinn O'Donnell and the Lonely Hearts.
Nice.
Also coming from my song Miss Lonely Heart, which I played. They're awesome. They're really, really great people. I'm really lucky to have played with such great people for so long. Yeah. They're all, I think what's really unique, just equally as passionate about this project that I am. I think for so long I played with people who maybe weren't as passionate or, considered it like, oh, yeah, this is my side project, or gotcha. This is like something I'm not going to put as much energy into, or we're there for, other reasons, what have you. But they're all really passionate about it, and I feel like we all kind of contribute equally. That's I've never awesome. Really seen it as just like Quinn O'Donnell. It's always been more of like, I'm another fifth of the band.
The Lonely Hearts.
Yeah, the Lonely Hearts, more as like a group. And so it's interesting. I think moving forward, we kind of want to even hone that in even more of like, we're going to start group writing together too, which I think is really exciting.
That's awesome.
Yeah, because up until now, it's just been me. So I feel like it's going to be cool having everybody's ideas and the tunes that we write.
For sure. I mean, the songs that you played today were beautiful. Your voice was beautiful. The melodies, everything was awesome.
Thank you so
I really
much,
enjoyed it, and I'm always super excited to see who comes in and does things for me.
I can imagine that you probably get a lot of variety there.
Yeah, so I would love to see you with your band at some point, and I can't wait to see what you guys got coming for us.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. I appreciate it. I hope it's all good things.
Yeah, it should be. I believe in you guys.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Well, we enjoyed having you in today.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for having.
I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I hope to see you all again.
Yep. This is Quinn O'Donnell. Let's go.